planning a dry July. Holistic sober coach and founder of Whole and Well, Amy C. Willis joins us now with tips on how to set yourself up for success. Because where did this concept of dry July start?
It originally started in the UK, and it was designed as a charity initiative to give folks the opportunity to just press pause on their drinking and experience some of the many benefits that come along with reducing or eliminating alcohol altogether.
For viewers who haven't seen you on our show before, just kind of tell us your sober journey.
Yeah, so I started drinking in my teens. I immediately had a problematic relationship with it. There was alcohol misuse in my household as well, and it became a significant problem for me, and I finally found sobriety in 2016, and it's been a profound change in my life.
And you're changing other lives as well, because you're a one-on-one coach, and you say you're a registered coach, so if anybody's interested, if you've got health benefits, then many will cover that.
Yes, absolutely. Which is great in terms of accessibility, and just a lot of people are looking for that kind of support, and ensuring that it's made accessible is really important.
So if you're going to make the choice to do a dry July, how do we start?
Yeah, so I think there are a lot of tangible things that we can do to set ourselves up for success. So making a really solid, committed decision to do your best throughout the month.
Let your friends know.
Let your friends know. Finding community of other folks doing it, so having that built-in support and accountability is really helpful. Making a plan for socializing without alcohol, because socializing and alcohol often go hand in hand, and it can feel like a very different experience if you're not drinking. Being curious about the entire process and learning what you can about yourself and how alcohol exists in your life. Exploring alcohol-free options. That, beverage space has really expanded.
It has
significantly, and there are now so many delicious options that are enjoyable and feel celebratory, and not just like you're drinking tap water, which is important.
Right, very important, because so many, like I think back to, I was at a few parties actually this weekend, and sometimes the first thing you do, somebody welcomes you with a drink, so it's kind of like, you don't want to turn it down, but you do if you're doing dry July. But hey, like, what would you say if that?
Well, I would start by bringing your own drinks, so you don't necessarily have to rely on what the host might have, and just saying like, hey, I'm doing dry July, I'm taking a bit of a break, and I feel really good about that. And maybe it's inviting other people to join you. And what I really like about this month is that it really is an invitation for everyone who regularly consumes alcohol to get curious about that in their lives, and to experience some of the many benefits that go along with cutting alcohol out, even for a short period.
Right. You think about all the things, it's like so many calories. Of course, there's the danger of like driving as well. There's, the danger of disease.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, eliminating alcohol is immediately going to reduce those risks, but some of the more immediate benefits that you can expect to experience: better sleep, almost immediately.
Yeah, because people think, oh, I'm just going to like unwind at the end of the day. I'm going to have a glass. And it's very disruptive.
It is disruptive, and it's tricky because it's a sedative, so it helps you into being unconscious, but it doesn't actually help your sleep. And so with better sleep, you can also expect more energy, less stress, better digestion. As you mentioned, there's a lot of empty calories in alcohol, so maybe you'll lose a bit of weight. You can expect improvements in your mood, in your mental health. If you're somebody who has anxiety or depression symptoms, we know alcohol makes that a lot worse. And so you can expect those things to improve as well. And you will start to see a lot of those pretty quickly once you cut alcohol out.
Right. Yeah. We've got about a minute left, but do you see something like maybe proclaiming something on your social media feeds so that people know?
Absolutely. And, I think dry July and months like this really normalize the choice to not drink. And lots of people are getting more curious about that. And there are lots of reasons that people don't drink that have nothing to do with maybe substance use issues. It really is a very healthy, proactive option that anybody can practice. And doing a month like dry July will give you a really great taste of what an alcohol-free life can look and feel like.
Okay. Again, your company company is?
Whole and Well.
Okay, and you do one-on-ones. You're based in Kitchener, but do virtual one-on-ones.
Yeah.
We'll get all the links up on our website, chch.com/morninglive. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.